Josh Ritter, you've been someone who served in LA County for a long, long time. Do you think that's appropriate that Gavin Newsom is using his personal podcast as a place for discussion for official state business?
It's so bizarre, and I hate to say this because I'm a California native, but it seems so California of him as well. I don't know why the governor needs a podcast and needs to be talking about these things on a podcast. But, you know, it's interesting too. Another thing to consider here is that Hochman, I think, was very clever. You played that clip earlier where he referenced Sirhan, and many may be thinking to themselves, what are we doing talking about Sirhan, a political assassination that took place decades before the Menendez brothers? Why is that important? We talked about, in that case, they were denied parole, or pardon me, Sirhan was denied parole because he hadn't shown a full acceptance of responsibility. Whose words were that in denying his parole? They were Gavin Newsom's. So they were pointing out that Gavin Newsom set the standard here. The standard is, if you haven't accepted full responsibility for your actions, then you really shouldn't be granted any sort of clemency or parole. And they're saying, if we're applying that standard here, Gavin Newsom, your own words and your own standard, then the Menendez brothers don't qualify and should not be granted either resentencing or clemency.